Hello, good afternoon. I'm here to begin the cycle of the 12 shops mid lectures of April here in the channel. I'm introducing this new model of readings. Um, I work basically with the three card decks, two tarot decks, and an oracle. We will have the oracle card in the center, and then we will dispose the 12 shops. I will have clarifications in each of these areas. So I will begin with the shuffling the decks, and then I will begin the lectures. The first lecture is for the sign of Aries. So it will be the first lecture. This is Aries for mid-April. Okay, so I will just shuffle a bit, and then we will dispose the cards. Okay, so first house I will put here, second house, third house. I don't do reversals, so basically I will just seize the definition of the card in the direct meaning. So we have the first house, second house, third house, or if we prefer, first shop, second shop, and third shop. And then as we have the lower side of the zodiac, we advance to the upper one. So this is the month of the energy of Aries, the first shop, the gym, as I like to quote. And this is a fiery energy. So we are here to present this first lecture, and we are in the month of April, which is the month of the Aries sign, or the ram, also known as the ram. Okay, so Aries, we have here in the first house, which is your own house, and the projection house, the house of the gym, the workout house. We have the lovers. So new things are beginning. You are embracing a new energy. You are transforming your own ideals and your self-image, which is transformative, but towards others, and in order to learn more about this experience. So the first house, and in the way you interact with the world, in the gym of this reality that we live in, you have the lovers for this month. We have the Archer of Fire, and this is a card this is related with the fiery energy, and so you have it as the meaning of the second house, which is the bank, and has to do with your finance and with your management of resources. And so it's also a very powerful one, and it says that you are on your way to edge your own funds and get to your own agenda and solve your problems, the financial problems. So this is a very good beginning in the two first houses. In the third house, which is the house of the communication, the house of Gemini, and also known as the redaction, which has to do with, or the post, which has to do with communication. And your communication here, you have the three of cups. So you are communicating love and friendship, which is a very strong beginning in the first three houses. In the fourth house, and you have the basic shops here, you have the Ram of Fire. So basically, this card means that you, in your emotions, in your inner space, in that's what represents the house of the kindergarten and house of the soul, you have here the Ram of Fire. And this means that you are very much on your own energy. Remember that Aries has also to do with Ram, which is the symbol of your own independence and fiery energy. So this is beautiful. You have the sequence here, which is a very interesting sequence, because in what concerns with your public image, you have the lovers, you are doing choices. In what it concerns your money, you are very certain what you want to do. You communicate through your heart and by your heart, and your emotional being, your inner sky, because what you have here is you have here your soul. The fourth house has to do with your inner energy, with your own choices. You have your power, the Ram power. So I believe you are in a conquest mode from your interior self. So this is a very auspicious four houses, first houses, the four first shops. Then you have the stage, and here in the stage of your life, and this has to do with family, but also with the way you conduct your presence, not by yourself, but towards the others. And we have here the four houses of the relationships. You have the basic shops which have to do with your own energy, and then we have these four ones that has to do with your relationships and with your firm and establishing your communication with your partner. So you have here the partner shops, and you have the first shop, which is the stage. Then you have which is related with your own energy in the world, but related with the others. So the Eight of Hearts, which is you can say in this sense that we are talking about the Eight of Coins, if you prefer a more knowledgeable communication. By the way, the fires have to do with hands, and waters has to do with the cups and so on. So you have here, only to understand better to the related to the Reader's White Tarot, you have here the Eight of Hearts, which has to do with a consistency in yourself. I mean, you are firm on your own values, and that's the important message of this card. So you are inside your own shops, and you project yourself by being consistent on your own. So you are much in an energy of your own. You have the Ten of Fires, which is a wonderful and blessing transformative card, because it means that you are carrying the burdens through the service of others. Because when we talk about the sixth house, we are talking about the Virgo house, and that's the house of the clinic, the house of the service, and the house of the time devoted to others. So the service to others. So you are carrying the others, and that's a beautiful energy to possess under this knowledge of yourself. So also, when we talk about the seventh house, we are talking about the firm, and you have the Two of Waters there, which is the Two of Cups. Once more, you are in love with someone, and it's very interesting because you have the lovers on the first house, you have the Two of Cups on, or Waters, on the seventh one. So basically, you are in a transformation towards the other, and truly passion is on your way. You have also in the Hate shop, or if you prefer, in the Therapist, which is the Scorpio house, the Star. So you are building yourself in your intimacy in order to embrace the others. This is so beautiful, Aries, that you have these energies. Finally, in the upper houses, as I like to call them, that relate with the society and the relation towards the fourth position, you have in the university the diction. This is not the devil is not, or the shadow or the diction is not a very pleasant card. And it is in house of expansion, but also in house of learning with others. This means you are a bit restricted in the expansion mode toward the others, but that's a good card if you work it through your shadow work. And if you work in those difficulties you have and dependencies in order to free yourself from them, maybe that's also a constructive way of accepting the devil in this ninth house. In the 10th house, which by the way is the house of Capricorn and also the parliament or the public image house, you have the 7 of Earths, which means you are working on it and you are improving it, and that can be very strength of your own soul. And then we have in the 11th house, which is the agremium, or if you prefer the syndicate, you have the twin of hairs, you have the 2 of swords, if you prefer. This is not a very pleasant house, and it means that maybe your most frail zone will be the relation with the collective. Finally, you have the 2 of hairs in your 12th house, which is a beautiful influence you have there. Also, it's an important house, and it means that you are much in an energy of communication, of transformation, and knowing your own sense of the medium. By the way, this is the 2 of swords, and the twin of hairs has to do with basically the page of swords. So these 2 cards are very related in their energy. We have the communication energy, and in this sector, this final sector that has to do with your development in the world, your individuality in the 11th house, and your sense of belonging in the 12th one, means that these are areas of transformation also. But you are very, very focused on learning from inside your heart, because you have the lovers and the 2 of waters in your own house and in your descendant house. So I would say that you are in a period of love, and maybe you have some things to work out, mainly your learning processes, and also your spirituality towards the others, because you are focused on the development of your own interior. I will just have some clarification on the diction, which is the devil. I will put here some clarification cards, and you have the 6 of cups, and you also have the 5 of cups. I also will try to understand a bit more about what we have here in the twin of hairs, which is not very clear. And you have the 4 of cups, and you also have the Ace of Cups. I mean, probably what is happening is, as you focus on development of your own firm with someone, there are someone else or a group of people which are left behind, but you are losing these interests at the same time as you develop this new love. Also, the devil, which is in the process of learning, which is the 9th house, the house of the university, you have the 6 of cups and the 5 of cups. So it means that you are much in the love process, and probably that's the reason why you can fire out your dependence. I mean, love, it's hearing the other person, and sometimes it's hard to be just on your own, and this liberty or this transformation phase, it doesn't give you much time for yourself and for your own improve and internal transformation. And I mean, this is what is this energy of dependence here is to work on. So when you have this energy in the ninth house, what I'm sensing from the cards is that you need to work yourself more to be open to other people, even you are working with a new partner that you are establishing a firm or new relation. And you must balance these energies in order to maintain your own independence. This is what I believe it's here tried to be expressed by the tarot. Finally, I will get the oracle card. I'm going to give you the oracle card just to finish our shadow work here. Oh, I have the book here, but it's not needed. Okay, so I will just get a card from this deck, and the card is thy priestess. So, in order to fulfill your desires and get to the other person, which you will form this new firm, you need to transform and you must follow your heart. This is what the tarot is giving you as a counsel. Okay, so basically, this is what I have to you today, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.